This video, I believe, will be a masterpiece because today I am coming out to say publicly and boldly that Bitcoin is going to crash, and it's going to crash soon. We are approaching the 2021 top that nobody is expecting right now. As a matter of fact, most people at this point in time, depending on what year you might be watching this incredible video, think that Bitcoin is going to hit 100,000 by the end of the year, which means that the chart of Bitcoin should look like this. Now, if you have two eyes and a working brain, you would know that that's not going to fucking happen. So what is going to happen? What's the truth? And what's my prediction? I told you guys this will crash, and I've never been more confident of something in my entire life. So stick through with me in this video. I'm going to break it down and show you why my conviction can only grow at this point. Let's get into it. Guys, people are overlooking the little things, the simple facts, and the reason they're doing that is because everything just keeps going up and up and up. Profits are coming easily. Things are skyrocketing every day. People are dancing, laughing, singing, you name it, right? Everyone's having a good time without a single thing to worry about, right? Because everyone's making money. But little do they realize at some point the music will stop playing, and when it stops playing, 90% of people will be left without a chair, on their ass, without spare cash, okay? And so at this point, if you don't believe me that we're going to crash, that's exactly why I know we're going to crash, okay? Because we're in that exact point of this bull run, in this bull move, in this bull trap, that you should be so bullish that you don't believe we're going to go lower. And that's exactly what makes this so powerful. So like I said, you're not paying attention to the little things, the details, and the facts that are right there in front of you. And that's what I'm about to show you right now. So starting off with Bitcoin dominance, the most overlooked and most crucial aspect of this crash, the most important thing you have to be paying attention to, which I can guarantee 95% of you are not, okay? You're dancing in your profits right now, okay? But I'll warn you, they're paper profits. They're not profits until you collect them and cash out. So that being said, we're going to keep things simple here, but this is so overlooked. Like I said, 95% of you haven't even looked at this damn chart in your life, okay? And so let's keep things simple. Take a look here. We're near the all-time lows in Bitcoin dominance. So for example, in 2018, January, Bitcoin dominance hit a low, all-time low actually, at 37 points, okay? So at 37 of January 2018, if we go back and look right here, you'll see January 2018 right here, we hit a top in Bitcoin. Okay, so this Bitcoin dominance low also coincides with the Bitcoin dominance, or the Bitcoin top right here. Let's go to the next low, which was right here in May of 2018. Go back here, May of 2018, boom, boom, right there, boom. Also, the Bitcoin top. What did we see shortly after was this massive dump there, guys. Okay, it doesn't take a genius to see that. So that's two examples where we've hit the Bitcoin dominance lows, right? And it also perfectly coincided with the Bitcoin tops. Now the third example right here, Bitcoin dominance low at May of 2021. Well, we all know what happened there. Boom, May 2021, right there, Bitcoin top, what follows shortly after as a massive dump, okay? So we can see that all three times we've gotten down to these levels, Bitcoin has dumped massively. Now, why is that, right? Why is it that these lows also mark these correlated reversals in the Bitcoin price? That's what a lot of you are probably wondering right now. A lot of you probably don't understand why. And so I'll start off by saying, first off, it's a lot more simple if you don't ask why and you just focus on the facts. But to help you better understand this, I am going to explain it, okay? So you can understand why these lows also mark the tops in Bitcoin. So it's going to take a few minutes to explain this. And it's a little bit hard to explain, even though it's really simple, okay? So think about it. This is a ratio, right? We're in a range from 70 to 40, right? Around 37, okay? So when Bitcoin dominance is at 71%, well, that means what? The opposite is true. 29% of money is in altcoins. Now, right now, 41% of the market is ruled by Bitcoin, which means, once again, the opposite is true. 59% of the market is ruled by altcoins. So just think about it in cash terms, meaning 41% of all cash in crypto is in Bitcoin. That means 59% of all cash in crypto is in altcoins. And so the reason that's important is because when you understand the market cap of these things, you understand that, for example, Bitcoin to double, you need $970 billion of market or money flow to double there. Now, that's not exactly how market cap works because a lot of the supply is not circulating, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole to jump down. The point is simple, right? The bigger market cap you are, the more money you need to flow in to double. Whereas something has a smaller market cap, for example, here, $1 billion, well, to double here, you only need $1 billion, of money flow to double. And that's why you see these leveraged gains, these huge, ridiculous returns in the altcoins, because once again, when this ratio occurs, when we see the transition of money flow from Bitcoin and into altcoins, which is exactly what you see here, right? When Bitcoin dominance takes a hit from 71 to 41, what does that mean? That a lot of that money flow is going from Bitcoin into altcoins, which means you're going to get to see ridiculous returns, leverage in higher X returns in altcoins, right? And so the reason that's important is because historically, Bitcoin has just never been at such a low, ratio, right? Because this ratio tells us that Bitcoin, right, has never accounted for less than 37% of the total market cap, right, for all of crypto, right? And so for us to dip below this is very, very unlikely because Bitcoin is the main thing. It is the alpha coin. It is the most invested into cryptocurrency, okay? And so historically that shows us that, okay, if Bitcoin holds its dominance at these levels as it always has, what does that mean for the altcoins? Well, first off, let's notice that once we get down to these levels, Bitcoin dominance has surged higher, which means what for the altcoins? Well, that means a lot of the money flow from the altcoins is going to go into Bitcoin, or at least the ratio is going to correct itself, which is going to lead to negative price action for altcoins. And so when we get down here, that means people are taking, once again, they're taking leveraged gains on the upside, right? For example, Bitcoin moves up 50%. On the altcoins, you're seeing 300%, right? But the same is true to the downside. Bitcoin might be going down 5%. You might be seeing altcoins going down 30, 40%, right? So just as it's true to the downside in Bitcoin dominance that altcoins are going higher to an extended leverage, right? Well, the same is true when Bitcoin dominance goes up. Altcoins get hit that much harder. And so the point to make here is that when altcoins get hit hard because of the Bitcoin dominance bottom that we see here, that's what marks the top, is when altcoins have got all the juice squeezed out of them. Okay, and so we know the altcoins have gotten a lot of juice squeezed out when we've seen things like Cardano 3x in just a month and a half. We've seen things like Solana 6x in a month and a half. We've seen things like Ethereum, right, 2.5x in a month and a half. So the juice has been squeezed. Now the sad part about this is that a lot of people get so emotional, they see everything going up, that they want to go all in up here. They say, damn it, I can't believe I missed the dip. Damn it, the bull run is going to continue. Damn it, things are going to go higher. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I get in sooner? Fuck it, I'm going in now. And that's the problem. That's how you know it's the top. And so I've seen, some Reddit posts. I think I saw one the other day of a guy who said Solana was at 126 points. And the guy said, I bought all Solana, I put everything into Solana, and I staked it for the next 2 years, right? And so that's an all-in emotional decision to go all in on Solana at 126, stake it for 2 years, guys. See, those are the decisions that are marking the top. And so that guy, all right, he may be up right now, right? He got in at maybe 126, I believe. I remember I saw this post somewhere. And so he's up 30 points. The guy is super happy, I'm sure, right? But it's those emotional decisions at the top. You got to realize you're not smart for going all in up here. Right? You're a lot smarter if you're going in here, okay? Right? So those are the things that kind of mark the top. And so I hope some of this is making sense. It's a little hard to explain, but basically when we get to the bottom in Bitcoin dominance, you just got to understand Bitcoin is the alpha, right? Bitcoin is so unlikely to only be 10% of the total market share as of now, this early into crypto's evolution, right? And so the point is, if Bitcoin holds its dominance above this 37 to 40 level, that means the end of altcoin surging is here. And when the end of altcoin surging is here, the ratio corrects itself, we see money either flow back into Bitcoin or the ratio correct itself. And when that happens, guys, altcoins dump, and that marks the top, okay? And so you got to realize at this point that we are so close to these low levels. And once again, historically, we've never dipped below these levels, and I don't expect to dip below those levels again. Now, if you're someone who thinks that for the first time ever, we'll see Bitcoin dominance take an even bigger hit, go even lower than 30% of all crypto market share, then this bull surge can continue. It can go a lot further. But I simply don't believe that Bitcoin dominance is going to fall below 37%, or if it does, very slightly, right? Just by a little bit. But I don't believe you'll see Bitcoin dominance go to the low levels of the 20%, right? 30% at least, in my opinion, is very logical for Bitcoin to have control of the entire, of that 30% of the market cap for crypto. Okay, so that's the number one thing that most people are overlooking. Okay, and so look at this. This is what's fascinating. This is what's incredible. The pattern is exactly like 2018. Look at this right here. Dump, rise, dump. And so look at this back in 2018. Look at this. Dump, rise, dump. Double bottom, surge. Dump, rise, dump. Double bottom is what we're going for. Surge. And so that's going to mark the top in Bitcoin right here, which would be, once again, the bottom in Bitcoin dominance, guys. It's so fascinating how this pattern is repeating itself exactly to 2018. I mean, it's so fascinating. It's incredible. And I hope you can see that, right? So these are the little things that people don't realize, right? People aren't looking at the Bitcoin dominance. People aren't understanding that Bitcoin dominance is highly, 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 highly unlikely to go below 37%, which is the all-time low. Okay, and so we're repeating the same exact pattern. It's literally identical. It's so incredible. Okay, and so that's the first thing you got to realize is Bitcoin dominance is not going to go much lower here. Or once again, like I said, highly, 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 highly unlikely, which means the juice has been squeezed out of the altcoins, and you shouldn't expect much more gains here at this point, okay? And so the next most important thing is when you combine this Bitcoin dominance, that chart, right? This factor, this pattern, this exact repetition of 2018, and the fact that this is inversely correlated to the top in Bitcoin prices, guys. When you combine that with the fact that, guys, you look at this chart right here. Look at this, okay? So I have it drawn up on BTC chart right here. But look at this. Head and shoulders right here. Here's the neckline, okay? And we're retracing right back to the neckline of the head and shoulders, which once was support and now will be used at resistance. So look at the timing on this, guys. We're approaching the neckline of resistance as Bitcoin dominance is approaching the all-time lows for a double bottom. It's absolutely fascinating how these things are lining up at perfect timing. Look at this. You can see Bitcoin dominance. Look what I drew up, right? And look what we have drawn up here. They're literally perfectly matching with the resistance of the neckline. Like I said, I've said this like 8 times. It is so fascinating. It's incredible. And it's amazing, okay? And that's why I told you my conviction can only grow stronger from here as time progresses and as we reach this neckline and confirm the resistance. Now, final thing here, okay, is the movement pattern. Guys, this is so fascinating as well. That's the 10th time I've said it. But look at this right here, okay? So, for example, here's the real bull market. Here's the bull run right here. Look at the volume in relation to the volume we're seeing right over here. Okay, the volume is huge. Actually, you can't tell on the USDT chart, right? But you can see it here, right? Look at the volume right there on the real bull market compared to what I call the fake bull market. There's a huge divergence in volume, which is the #1 clue that what we're seeing right now is a bull trap and a fake bull move, okay? So let's go back to the BTC USDT chart, because this is what is so fascinating to me that I have to show you as well, is the movement pattern. So look at this. Parabolic rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip. Okay, now what we're going to do is literally copy this exact movement we just did on this left side, and you're going to see it's scaled down to the right side exactly. Look at this. Parabolic rise, dip. So look at the left side, look at the right side. You'll see they're the exact thing. Look at this. Rise, dip, rise, dip, right? So follow along the left and right side. You'll see this. Look at this. Rise, guys, and then guess what? Look, let's go through it together, right? Rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, dip, rise, and then look at this. Rise, guys, this was the top right here. Guys, this is the top right here. And so going back to my already drawn up chart, guys, look at that. Look where that movement pattern, it's the exact same movement pattern, and it lines up perfectly with the neckline, and it lines up perfectly with the Bitcoin dominance lows that are highly, 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 highly unlikely to be broken. So guys, those are the three factors which to me signal the Bitcoin crash is coming, and it's coming soon, right? You can see we're almost there. Everything is lining up so incredibly. You've got volume divergence, you've got RSI divergence, guys. Everything is here. The ingredients are there. It's just a matter of when, right? To me, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I do believe it's coming here very soon, within the next month or two, as we hit this neckline, confirm the resistance. Guys, you see these three major factors. I'll go through them one more time. The movement pattern, right, which is the exact same, just scaled down. The top, which is it matching up exactly to this top, okay, and at the neckline, and with Bitcoin dominance lows. It's so fascinating. I think this is my most fascinating discovery ever. And like I said, I think this is just incredible. This is what I live for as a trader, investor, and a speculator, is to see how things play out, guys. I've called the Bitcoin crash earlier this year. I've called the Ethereum crash earlier this year. I called the Dogecoin crash, but this has me way more excited, and I have even higher conviction for this, guys, to play out. So there you have it, guys. And final thing I actually wanted to say, guys, is, and this is a bold claim, but this is what I believe. I think if it wasn't for NFTs and gaming, okay, we would have never had this leg up. But what NFTs and gaming did for crypto during this bear market is it gave it extra utility. It gave people extra reason to actually buy crypto. For example, you want to buy some Solana NFTs right now? Well, you got to go buy Solana at these ridiculous prices right now, right? Which really, this is not a ridiculous price, right? If you actually look, you could still actually argue that Solana is undervalued at this market cap, right? But still, right, it's 6x, right? And so no one likes to buy something when it's already 6x, right? But guess what? If you want to buy Solana NFTs, you need to buy Solana. So it gives a lot of crypto a lot of utility and a lot of real, practical and usable value, where you have to go get it. You have to go buy it if you want it, for the reason you may have. And so crypto, NFTs and gaming has gave the crypto market real necessary utility during that bear market where we could have easily fallen off. Okay, so to the people who think NFTs are worthless, garbage, and just stupid, I hope you'll reconsider, because if it wasn't for NFTs, I don't think you would have ever had this little bull move. Okay, so here's the beauty of this story. Here's how this can all play out, if I am indeed correct, which I believe full-heartedly that I am. And so I'm not telling anyone what to do, guys. I'm just saying how this plays out in the perfect world. Is you made these incredible gains here on this run-up, especially in altcoins, right? So in a perfect world, if assuming I'm correct, which like I said, I full-heartedly do believe I am correct, you collect your gains here, we dump, we crash, and with these gains you made here, you get to buy back lower at incredibly cheap dumpster prices. And that's how it's done, guys. That will be the most beautiful call to ever be made in the history of crypto. And it was done in this video. I believe this is how it's going to play out. And like I said, I've never been more confident about anything in my entire life. So, guys, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to be correct. I'm simply telling you my opinion, my real prediction. Guys, you can go watch these other channels out there. They're not going to give you a real prediction. They're going to tell you can go upwards, sidewards, inwards, or downwards. But no one's giving you a real opinion. And my opinion, okay, is it's better to have a real, upfront, straight up opinion than have some BS opinion. Okay, so there's people who think Bitcoin's going to go to 100,000. I don't think that. So when you have more people that actually give you their real, authentic, no BS opinion, it's going to help you make your decision better. It's going to help you come up with your judgment better, right? Instead of having these BS up, down, inward, sideways answers. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's my prediction. I do believe Bitcoin will be crashing again, and I do believe that I am correct here. And time is going to tell. Like I said, I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm sharing my opinion and helping you make your own judgment. So that being said, guys, this video is sponsored by our Crash Trading Charts course, the best charts course if you're a trader or investor trying to time the markets better. And on top of that, guys, the market is going to heat up. Guys, it's easy to make money when everything's going up. It's a lot harder when everything's going down. So, guys, we even got this 20% off discount when you pay in crypto. And trust me, shit's already going to dump off 20% soon. So you might as well pay if you want to join one of our programs in crypto while you can before the shit dumps off anyways, okay? So basically, if you think about it, you're getting a free course, you're getting free coaching right now, because once this shit all dumps off 50%, and you're paying, you get 20% off right now, you basically got a free course. You got a free, coaching if you think about it, right? So we're accepting crypto traders. We're even trading NFTs. That's the interesting thing is with this market downturn that I'm expecting, how are NFTs going to hold? How are they going to react to this market downturn? It's going to be really interesting to see. So we might not be trading NFTs as much as this market shifts downwards, as I believe it's going to, but we'll see, okay? All I know is you trade with us, you're going to be taken care of, and that's my prediction, guys. Bitcoin crash coming. Be ready. It could be within the next month or two. Ultimately, we're watching out for this chart here and looking out for these signals I've shown you. The Bitcoin head and shoulders neckline, this Bitcoin movement pattern, and the Bitcoin dominance lows. But remember, we still got a bit to go until we hit the ultimate lows, right? So I'm not saying like the top is today. We can still go higher for a week, 2, even a month, okay? Because it's all dependent on these low levels in Bitcoin dominance. So I'm not saying the party is over today, but be ready. Okay, I do believe we're approaching this top. So guys, let me know what you think down below. Do you think I'm crazy, or is it actually fucking phenomenal what I've shown you in this video? But that being said, guys, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do so right there. On top of that, I'm going to leave some super helpful links in the description of this video for you, like the website link. Here is a bonus link you can get with Phemex, as well as, guys, you're going to get reduced trading fees if you sign up on Phemex, which you're obviously going to want reduced fees if you're going to be trading this crash with us. On top of that, guys, we've got, let's see, we've got our free WhatsApp group link for you. That's in the description as well. And also, we've got links to our predictions that we've seen here. Shorting the Bitcoin crash, Bitcoin Ethereum prediction. This is where we predicted before it happened. Here we predicted Ethereum dropping to 2,100 when it was at like 300. And here was us predicting the Dogecoin crash. So some other videos for you to check out here. And that being said, guys, if you're paying with crypto, schedule a free 20-minute call. And that's how I'll actually give you the product you signed up for, okay, before you send your crypto. That way you know you're not getting scammed. You're getting your product first, and then you're paying with crypto. So there you guys have it. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor, drop a like on this video if you haven't already, and help me share it if you can. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you see what I'm saying. But ultimately, make your own judgment. This is just mine here, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.